That's out of the stadium!
Let's go! Come on! Something! Come on! Ah!
Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spunk.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
In a sea of talented competitors, he is a cut above the rest. The all-around king of Super Mega Baseball, the reigning champ, the legendary Lazy enters the ring tonight looking to make his final tune-up before another championship bid. For the second time this season, his opponent, Luke Archer, makes a weekend night showing. This rookie has taken the competition by storm, and his dominance over government in Match of the Week 3 cemented his abilities as a true force in this league. Will a coveted top 5 seed be secured, or will the king flex his might? The Tokyo Black Jackals close out the season in a dance with the Milwaukee Mallards. This is Match of the Week!
Good evening and welcome in everybody to another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League Match of the Week. My name is Weaver for Prez. Tonight, I shall be your play-by-play commentator, and I am joined in the booth for the second time this week by Mike the Cooch. How you doing tonight, Mike, on this fine Saturday?
It is a fine Saturday indeed, Weaver, and I'm very much doing well and very much looking forward to this one. So,
yeah,
let's do it.
This is our final XBL match of the week of the season, originally scheduled for tomorrow night. Had to be moved up to tonight, so thank you all for joining us on the short notice. We will have the AAA match of the week for you at the regular time tomorrow night, so stay tuned for that. But tonight it is Lazy, it is Luke Archer. Before we get into that matchup, just in case you are new here or you're watching on YouTube, something like that, this is the Cross-Platform Baseball League, Super Mega Baseball's highest tiered competitive league, played on 90 Ego. We've got a website, a Discord, a history, and all that great stuff. It's a lot of fun to watch, to play in. So if you're interested in all that, you can go ahead and scroll down, join the Discord, join our community. But with that said, let's start talking about the matchup tonight. Lazy, the 1 seed, Luke, the guy who was hoping for the 5 seed, could fall to the 6 seed. There's some scenarios in play here, Mike. Why don't you talk about some of those?
Yeah, so pretty straightforward, really, Weaver. So Lazy, he's the number 1 seed. Whatever he does doesn't really matter. He's just kind of playing spoiler. He's in a first round bye as usual. Second consecutive 2 wins would, I guess this is what he's playing for. 2 wins would secure the highest win percentage of all time. So if he's a guy that cares about stats, that's something. And he's going to have the winner of number 8 versus number 9, Dwayne's, and the Sox versus the Florida Stags and No Hummus. So that should be a good series. Luke, on the other hand, needs a win. He needs 1 win, and he is the 5 seed for sure. If Lazy sweeps him, it's left up some math here. So that's something I'm not good at. So we'll leave that to the pros. Let you touch on that.
Yeah, so basically, the calculation we have here, if Luke loses both games and only both games, and the combined run differential for him is -9 or worse, he will fall to the 6th seed. I myself, Weaver for Prez, and my Beavers would be elevated to the 5th seed. So this is certainly a critical game. Even though both these guys, they're in the playoffs, they're in good seeding. There's still a lot at stake, a lot to play for both these guys, certainly for Luke. And then, yeah, like you mentioned, Lazy has a chance here to put up that 969 winning percentage and become the best regular season player that we've ever seen.
Absolutely. And I think, unlike last match of the week, I think we're going to see some fireworks tonight. I think it's going to be some high-scoring games. And yeah, these 2 players, you're not going to want to fall behind the other. I think whoever strikes first might have a good chance at winning.
Yeah, two of the very best hitters that Super Mega Baseball has to offer. It's Lazy, it's Luke Archer. It's coming right up in just a few minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere. We are moments away from the first pitch. All right, folks, loading in Sakura Hills, the home of the Tokyo Black Jackals, 2 seasons in a row now. The franchise is only 2 seasons. And Luke Archer going to get the first at bat here. Certainly, it's a big stadium for someone like Lazy, who is one of the best hitters. You would think someone with the walls maybe a bit smaller, but no, Lazy prefers the big walls here.
Yeah, He's not really. I mean, he's a great hitter. He's not much like a power guy like an Ashnod or a Fluribel. Like he hits his fair share of home runs, but he's more of a gap and just rally you to death type of guy.
Yeah, it would be very interesting to see a final tally of doubles and general extra base hits. I would think he would be at the top of the list. The game starts off here with a 1-2 count on the leadoff hitter McDuck, who takes that fastball. And another, so a good full count. Debut at bat here in this game. And he takes that fastball that looked like it was on the black, but it's just a bit outside for ball 4.
Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of that tonight. This is one of the best, most patient hitters the league has to offer, the young rookie Luke.
Yes, the young rookie Luke, the likely rookie of the year here in Season 9, has taken the league by storm here, looking to secure a 5 seed. That one ripped, but it will tail foul. The 5 seed, of course, the highest possible seed you can get in the first round of the playoffs. The top 4 get a bye week. King Flip working here. Looking for his first out. Goes with the high fastball, but it's actually a passed ball. Hits off that little divot that Sakura Hills features behind the plate. Makes no difference, though, as the runner advances. So, full count. Pitch here, and he struck him out 99 miles per hour. Looked like Luke chased a little bit.
I think he did. I was just getting ready to say, very impressed by Luke's patience. Didn't cast or curse him, but yeah, he chased a little bit on that one.
Both of these guys, you could probably count on one hand the number of times per game you get them to chase out of the zone. They're that good. That was one for Luke. It's behind here 1 and 2. Thought about that one. Checked his swing. Good speed at second. You can see Lazy trying to be very careful here. That one ripped hard. Zilla dives but cannot make the play, so it's out to Snappy Pop. He'll fire home, and Luke retreats there. I think... Oh, well, you can see he bounced the ball there at home, but even without that, I think maybe he had it.
I think he did too, but he's confident in his hitting, Weaver. I'm not surprised to see him take the safe approach there.
Yeah, confident in his hitting, certainly, as he should be. Hitting close to 400 this season. I believe it's something like 390. 2-1 fastball, he's in there. Lazy getting some 2-strike counts. Only the 1 out recorded so far. He just is slightly missing that pitch he's trying to dot low and away, and he misses that one wildly. So the bases will be loaded here for the number 5 hitter, Chance Lauderberry.
Yeah, this is good stuff from Luke. He's a proud representative of the quote-unquote dot gang, if you will, as far as his hitting approach.
This changeup completely fools Lauderberry, hitting 407 on the season. Big bases loaded opportunity. Fouls off a good changeup. Another wild pitch from Lazy's. Really looking to dial in some accuracy here. He struck him out 100 miles an hour. That was the pitch Lazy has been looking for.
Yeah, very clutch power fastball there, right on the outside corner. Luke's a great hitter, but that was just a perfect pitch.
Follows it up with a good changeup there. Followed by, he tried to repeat it, just missed. Gonna try for the same pitch 3 times in a row. Luke hits it hard, and it's booted by Kid K, so that will score 2 runs. The other runner will go first to third. The Milwaukee Mallards out to a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first.
Yeah, huge run scoring chance there by Luke. He needed to capitalize. You don't want to fall behind on Lazy after such a good scoring chance, so good on him to score the 2.
Swings late on that one. 1-2 change, just misses. Almost can't believe that one missed. But that one did not. He puts it right on the corner. So Lazy does get out of it, but not before surrendering the lead early. He plays from behind here. First pitch swinging is Lazy, and it's a Lazy pop-up out to right field. In front of the track, Dinger makes the catch, so quickly 1 down here.
Yeah, Luke could really use a quick momentum boosting quick inning here. Would really boost his confidence, I think.
Yeah, certainly would. 2-0 lead early in the first. Obviously, always feels great, but when it's against a hitter as incredible as Lazy, it really doesn't feel like much.
No, 2 runs can disappear in a heartbeat.
It can disappear, exactly, in a heartbeat. So the 1-out walk brings up Snappy pop, hitting over 500 on the season. Old McDonald looking for a big start here. Lazy's going. He takes strike 3. So I think Luke will take that, though.
I would sure think so. Not something you see as much from Lazy. As far as I know, he doesn't usually do too much running.
Went for the stolen base, conceded the strike 3, maybe just didn't quite like the pitch. You can see Luke trying to be very careful here with Kim To, hitting almost 600 here. And Luke makes the catch with Lauderberry in left field, so that is a shutdown inning, despite that 1-out walk. Luke, maybe a bit of, not a bit, maybe a huge momentum shift. So kick flip. Sorry, yeah.
I was just going to say, no, absolutely. The clutch 2-out hit to score 2 runs and then a 1-2-3 inning against Lazy. Pretty much a dream start. It's super early, so you can't get too crazy, but...
Yeah, can't get too crazy. Certainly must stay composed here. He's having a good composed at-bat here to lead off the top of the second. Lazy's still having some command issues. Certainly respecting the hitting abilities of Luke Archer. And there's another walk. He's flexing that batter's eye on us.
He really is, and I mean, he is respecting Luke's hitting as he should, but some of these pitches, like as a pitcher, it's so frustrating. Like they're missing by inches, and you just can't get him to chase, because that one's popped up to left field.
Yeah, the pop caught by Pop in left field. So quickly 1 out after the walk. You can see King Flip nearing 50 pitches after 4 outs. So not good for Lazy here. He does trust his bullpen, however, as we've seen in Season 8. That's another passed ball from Kim To, who is now tense. So runner in scoring position. Curveball was placed well. Luke did well to fight it off. Now a 2-2. Blows them away. 99 miles per hour. That's a big second out for Lazy. That'll bring up Platarinkos.
That's what I think Lazy needs to do. Against a guy like Luke, yeah, you want to throw quality strikes. You want to nibble a little bit, but it's almost a waste of time as good as his eye is. So just throw quality strikes. Don't let your pitchers get themselves into trouble.
Yeah, I think you can pretty much say the same thing for both of these guys. That 2-strike pitch is ripped, but right at Lenke, who makes the 3rd out. So a bit of a rocky start in that inning for Lazy. He gets around it. The game is still 2-0. He has his chance to go back to work here. This would be a huge out for Luke. If he can range over and make the catch, he cannot. Chooses not to dive there. And then the next pitch is blasted. Right center field, back to the track. Luke tracks it down for the 1st out.
Yeah, he gets away with one. I'm sure he was kind of a little worried there off the bat, but yeah, just dies on the warning track for out number 1.
It looked like it was going to be the classic, you don't make the play in left field, so the next pitch is the dinger. Luke fortunate that wasn't the case. So now the 1-2 hits softly and caught by Quacks. So 2 outs here in the second. Old McDonald, good start so far. Paints that one on Lemonzilla, hitting 584. Maybe chasing a bit there was Lazy, so Platarinkos has an easy throw, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Luke. It's holding Lazy hitless through 2.
Yeah, I think Luke has definitely looked more comfortable, more patient at the plate. A little bit of surprise, but, you know, like we said, it's only 2 runs so far. Lazy can be dangerous, so don't get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah. One of the hardest beasts to tame, if not the hardest. The 1-2 miss, Luke not offering at it. Likewise with the 2-2s, so now a full count fastball runs very wild, and it's low. Another leadoff walk for the Milwaukee Mallards.
Yeah, and again, I think Lazy just trying to be a tad too perfect, or maybe just a little rusty. I'm not sure, but yeah, he's missing some of these quite badly, to be honest.
And another miss there, but Luke does offer at it. I believe it may have nicked to the top of the zone had he not swung. Hits that hard up the middle. Zilla does not have the range to get to it, so the first 2 have reached here for the Mallards, who would absolutely love to add on to this lead.
Yeah, they sure would, and they're in a good situation to do so. 2 on, nobody out. Luke looking good here.
Chance Lauderberry with a chance. I didn't mean to say that. The Chance Lauderberry with a chance to get a big hit here. He's going to see a 3-0 pitch that's in the zone. Just misses it. 3-1, hit very hard. Kid K jumped. I don't believe she had to. Everybody's going to move up 90 feet and be safe. The bases are loaded with nobody out.
Yeah, Lazy in some trouble here, and that was one that was hit so hard you can't blame Lazy. You just kind of react and hope for the best. And yeah, it was hit right at him. He didn't jump, but absolute rocket by Luke here, who's threatening big time.
So a bit of a break from Luke off the hard contact. And Lazy in big danger here. He's fallen behind 3-0. He must come with a strike, and he will. Luke takes it. The stats really diminished now on King Flip. And that one is hit hard out to right. It will let no, caught by B. Everyone retreats. I thought that had no chance of being caught.
I agree. Off the bat, I thought that was an RBI single. Leave him loaded, nobody out. Great reaction, great dive by Lazy. The early dive is what made that play happen.
And suddenly, a double play ball would get Lazy out of the jam if he can find it. He's going to try a curveball here. Luke hits that hard, and it is past the glove of the second baseman, so there's that hit that he didn't get on the previous batter. He leads 3-0.
Yeah, his approach is basically flawless. I think he swung at one bad one, but he is hitting everything else hard and not swinging at anything if it's out of the zone. Just a fantastic approach so far.
And now King Flip tense, so the stats almost unusable now. Rip to left, Pop gets the run on it. Luke tagging home, he will get the run, so 4-0 Mallards. Good base running from Luke, not to overreach there and tag up. And now Luke's pitcher waited on a curveball nicely, but it's going to be right out to Normus for the third out. But for the second time this game, the Mallards scored twice.
Yeah, again, just great job by Luke. It's the name of the game. It's patience. Lazy's pitcher has over 70 pitches in the third inning.
Lazy not missing that one. Dewey Dinger making a dive out there. No catches to be made, however. A nice trap. So that's a leadoff single. I believe the first hit of the game for the Black Jackals.
I think that's correct.
King Flip, the pitcher, hitting a cool 500. May have another hit here, but Lauderberry slides in to make the catch. The Platypi converted reliever has been a star here for the Milwaukee Mallards.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he needed to dive for that. Hey, props for the style points. It was a nice play, but he'll take the out, I'm sure, against this hitter.
Playing it safe out there as he has to. He blows away Lazy with 98 miles per hour, a very borderline pitch. What a great pitching here in the early going, but that one's ripped. Center field. I believe Sakura will hold it, though, and it will. So McDuck makes the play. A quick inning despite the hit. Luke keeps chugging along.
Yeah, and I don't want to jinx the Ducks, but yeah, Lazy, he's not looking quite like himself. I mean, the timing looked good there. That was 98 power. I think the placement is just a tad off. We'll see if he can improve that as the game goes on. It's still early.
Fantastic dive there from Lanky for the first out on the play. That's going to return King Flip's mojo to neutral, but again, the stamina really just not there anymore.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to go too much deeper here, to be honest. He's already over 80 now. It's only the fourth.
Yeah, Luke with a real chance to get to that bullpen very early. 1-2, he does not swing at it. 2-2 changeup, ripped up the middle. That's a one-out knock for the two-hole hitter. The mojo back down on King Flip. Lazy gonna have to make a decision soon.
He is, and honestly, another thing, I mean, yeah, Lazy doesn't look quite comfortable, but some of that's probably Luke's pitching. He's not known for his pitching.
Luke goes yard. It's 6-0 Milwaukee here in the top of the fourth. That pitch was a changeup that you just can't throw him something that slow in that spot.
No, not at all. And man, yeah, Luke, he's not fooling around tonight, Weaver. This is what people saw. That's why he's likely Rookie of the Year.
Likely Rookie of the Year, and if he can keep doing what he's doing tonight, he will be the 5 seed. That one is also ripped. It may have been timed for something different, so it's going to die in front of the warning track. That'll bring up Lauderberry. This is that same changeup that was ripped to right field. This one's ripped to center. Normus to the track. He's got a beat on it, though. Makes the catch. Luke threatening for the second home run of the inning, but he will settle for his third 2-run inning of the game. This is a recipe for success.
It sure is. That one's popped up. Against anybody else, I would say this is Luke's sitting pretty, but again, we keep hinting at it. This is Lazy here, so until it's over, it's not over.
Certainly could put together a game-tying rally in a matter of minutes. That fastball not in a good spot, but Lazy way too early on it. Now a 1-2 from McDonald. Popped foul. Locked in is McDonald. The days for both of these starters could not be any different here. Lazy reaching at that low and away strike, pops it up. Caught by McDuck, so quickly 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. And the way Luke is hitting, if you're Lazy, maybe some pressure starting to kick in. You don't want it to get out of hand to the point where you don't even get to play a 9-inning game.
And it's definitely a distinct possibility, as that's another quick 1-2-3. And I'm watching some of the replays, and yeah, Lazy, the reticle placement is the problem. His timing is great, the power number on the power swing is great. He's just missing a little low with the reticle, so we'll see if he adjusts.
And so into the pen, Lazy goes. iTiger, the converted junk baller specialist from Season 8, now a flamethrower. Quickly 0-2 on Luke, he takes that. So now a 1-2 screwball inside. Luke thought about offering, but checked his swing. The 2-2 to long ball, hit very hard. Pop, back to the track, to the wall. Jumps. I don't believe he had to, but I don't think Lazy realized that in time. Went with the safe play, I think, and made the catch.
Yeah, it's a tricky spot on the warning track, as that's a routine play to shortstop there. But we've all done it. We've all jumped or dove. You don't really need to, and you're just happy you catch the ball and move on. Take the out against this great hitter here.
Absolutely. First 2 pitches to Quack result in a 1-1 count. Now with 2 strikes, the pitch from Tiger. Fastball that barely misses, low and in. 2-2 is also a red pitch, but it's just fast enough to blow it past Luke at 100 miles per hour. So for the first time in 3 innings, Lazy does hold Luke. He gets another chance here at the plate.
Yeah, sorely needed to. He absolutely needed to just shut down inning to get any kind of momentum back on his side. And let's see if he can score some.
Rips that one hard, one of his better rips of the day, but it's right at Platarinkos for the first out. That'll bring up Lemonzilla. It's one also to Platarinkos, fields it on a hop, on to first. 2 outs very quickly here.
And conversely, Lazy started was chased in, I think, the 4th with 80-plus pitches. Luke's is still at 47. We're deep into the 5th inning here. So just a tale of 2 pitchers, like you said.
Yeah, and certainly what Luke wants, considering he has a 2-bar bullpen, and he blows them away. 96 miles per hour. Didn't really even look like the best spot either, but it doesn't matter. We're through 5 innings, and Lacy has 1 hit. I almost can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. Yeah, I don't know what it is. He just doesn't look comfortable. He doesn't look like himself. He was warming up before the game, so just a good performance by Luke. It's all you can say.
He's absolutely spotting some low and away fastballs, some good off-speed pitches up in the zone to catch him off guard. So we'll see how long he can continue the trend. He leads by 6. Ebenezer McDuck, the top of the order, strikes out. That was one of Lazy's better pitches. You can see he went with an accuracy pitch rather than a power pitch.
Maybe that's the key.
Right back to the power pitch he goes. Now we'll try and spot that curve. He just misses. Platarinkos hitting 348. Offers at the screwball. The 1-2 just outside. The 2-2 to Platarinkos. He lays off another full count. 3-2. Just misses. I can't believe that take. He will take first base. And the locked-in Peckin will bat in the 3-hole.
Yeah, he will just ripped. But no, he will take and take and take. And it, like I said, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You think it's a perfect pitch, and they don't even check swing. They just take it like just stone-cold take. Yeah. Unbelievable patience by Luke.
And now starting to put together a rally. That one's ripped out to center field. Luke thought about sending him home, but made the smart decision to retreat. So now the pitch count for iTiger is starting to be a factor after he was locked in like a minute ago. 3 straight base runners have removed the locked-in mojo. Chance Lauderberry with a big chance here. Takes the curveball. Screwball out to Zilla. Makes the catch. Thought for a second, sometimes those can be the tricky angle where you think about jumping. Lazy making the right decision there to end the inning. It's still 6-0.
Yeah, good composure there defensively from Lazy. A lot of us would have made that mistake of jumping there and let it just trickle into left field for a 2 RBI single. But Lazy, he's not the champ for nothing. He knows how to play the game.
Yeah, certainly agree there. Juicy Jones is the pinch hitter here, so that will be the end of the day for iTiger. Couple of good takes on 2 strikes. Fouls off that good changeup. Old McDonald still with stats mirroring his default, or attributes rather. Lazy late on the changeup, so still a full count. Good battle here to lead off the bottom of the 6th. And it will result in a walk, so Lazy not chasing out of the zone there. Gets a base runner, his first in what feels like a while.
It does, and a little bit of Luke's own medicine there. Just a nice patient walk. Get the leadoff guy on and make some noise here.
Luke would certainly like to try and get one more inning at least out of Old McDonald. That one popped up, out to left field. Waterbury makes the catch, so after the leadoff walk, an out is recorded. Amy B, right fielder. Not very good speed on first. Plenty of speed at the plate. That one's ripped out to left field. So 2 base runners here for the Jackals. Probably their first, legit threat of this first game.
It really feels like it, yeah. I mean, well, there you go.
Yeah, almost. Lazy perhaps fortunate he didn't get just a hair more on top of that. Otherwise, it's a double play. Instead, he has
really
a chance here. Wow, that was just foul.
I don't know if you're seeing it the same way I am. Lazy is chasing a little more than we're used to seeing, I think, and just taking some ugly swings like that.
Yeah, I think so. That one painted perfectly low and away, so Luke gets out of the big jam there. We're into the final third of the game. It is still 6-0.
Yeah, perfect pitch. Like, can't say anything else. That was an absolutely perfect pitch. Nothing really you can do with it. You got to be looking for it or you're dead.
Yeah, it's the pitch that Lazy has been trying to spot on Luke, and he's done it a few times. He's also missed it quite a few as well. Luke didn't miss it that time. Gets through 6 with McDonald. If he gets to the 9-hole here, he will have an interesting decision to make. That one bidding down the line, but a nice stop by Kid K. Fires back to first for the first out. Huey Homer, 333 average. Little Lackey, the second reliever, out of the pen for the Jackals. That one's ripped on the curveball, but right out to Normus for the second out.
A pretty good pitch to hit there, Weaver. He hit it hard, just unfortunately right at him. But Lazy really doing what he needs to, defensively at least, these last several innings. He just can't get anything going at the plate as Luke is retired. We'll see maybe if he can do it here bottom of the 7th.
So Old McDonald didn't get the chance to bat, and therefore didn't get the chance to be lifted for a pinch hitter, so he stays in the game. 71 pitches. Luke's taking a second here. Oh no.
Oh,
It's
no.
a disconnect in the 7th inning. You hate to see it.
Oh, man, yeah, that stinks.
You hate to see it, as it was so late in the game. They'll certainly recreate that at some point. We'll see what the ruling is from the league office as far as the next game here on the broadcast goes. I would have to imagine we'll probably just get into the second game. So we'll get all that figured out for you guys. We'll have more action for you here on the channel in just a moment as we kind of figure out where we're headed with all this. Stay tuned. All right, folks, thank you for bearing with us. The ruling has come down. What's going to happen is we're just going to jump into game 2. There's some time constraints for the players tonight. Remember, this is a special time that we're broadcasting tonight. Normally, we do this thing Sunday nights. We had to move it up to tonight, had to move up the start time a little bit. So game 2 will be played for certain here, barring another disconnect. But we'll get into game 2, and then it's going to depend on the time of this game on whether or not the players can stick around to recreate game 1 and get that finished out. If they do, we'll have that for you. If not, they're going to have to finish it on their own time. But in any case, we're back to the action here at Colonial Plaza. Luke back to work, and right away, it's going to be destined towards the gap, and a diving attempt by the center fielder is not successful. So this could be a leadoff triple. Oh, it's cut off. I think if he didn't cut it off, I think he had him.
It would have been darn close, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely probably should not have cut that off, but the start that Lazy definitely needed.
Yeah, couldn't get anything going in game 1. Starts off with a leadoff triple here. Game 2. Callie Butterman to snappy pop. Tried to paint up and away, just missed. Good change up there. Fooled Lazy a bit, but he just got a piece of it. Trying to find the right pitch to get him out here, but he just misses up and in. So the first 2 will reach her. They are on the corners with nobody out.
Yeah, already a big pressure situation for Luke here on the mound. Lazy doing what he does. Leadoff triple, nice walk.
And great speed on the bases. Amy B to bat. That pitch missing wildly from Butterman. 2-2 pitch. Runner goes. Late is Lazy. No throw down from the catcher. He did get a great jump, and with a lot of speed, I think he had it no matter what. But that is the first out. And Kim To rips that one. This is going to be a 2-0 ball game. Early hit so hard, Luke couldn't cut it off, so it's a double.
Yeah, that's more like the Lazy we're used to seeing. The ball, I mean, it looks like just a single up the middle, but it's hit so hard the center fielder can't even cut it off, and it turns into a 2-out double. Or I'm sorry, a 2-run double, I should say. 2
RBI double there for Kim To, the strongest hitter in this lineup by attributes. Early on, Callie Butterman tense. The script kind of being flipped here from game 1 to game 2. That's a perfect fastball, though. Lazy stares at it for the second out.
Yeah, Luke making a lot of those pitches. He's not really known for his pitching as much as his patience and hitting, but he's made some beauties tonight.
Yeah, and no matter what happens here, it'll be big for him to try and carry that great pitching over into game 1 when they resume it, when they try and recreate that game state. Lazy maybe chasing the 4th ball there. Now a full count pitch is going to miss. So the second walk of the inning extends it. Larry Lanky with 2 outs here.
Another great pitch there. Great name, Larry Lanky. Love to see it.
Absolutely. 2 quick strikes on Lanky. Luke looking to keep this right where it is at 2 runs. This one hit out to left field. It's in that hole, though, so Affleck going to get it back in. No advancement from Lazy home, at least. Bases are loaded here for Lemonzilla. Big chance for Lazy to strike a big dagger early, and that's exactly what he's going to do. It's into the left center field gap. This should clear the bases, and it will. It is going to be 5-0 Tokyo Black Jackals.
Man, and that's about as lazy of a sequence as you can see. Luke makes a perfect pitch to the bat before. It's very top of the zone. And Lazy still fights it off for a single, and then he clears the bases 1 pitch later on a mistake.
So now Yosei Yeesh, the pitcher. The Jackals have bat around in this inning. But it will come to an end as Platarinkos fires to first. So a great start from Lazy after being shut down in what we did play of Game 1, if you're just joining us. Game 1 disconnecting in the 7th inning, so they're going to have to recreate it either right after this or at another time. It's going to depend on just the time of the night when we're done here. Norm is going to make this play, so Luke retired on the first batter.
Still a great swing there. Yeah, hit it about as hard as you can, just right at the center fielder.
Platarinkos in an even count. Yosei Yeesh, the pitcher now for Lazy. Not as much accuracy as King Flip, and he really did struggle to find the zone with King Flip. Some better spotted pitches here, however. That's going to result in the second out.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the lower accuracy on the pitcher is what Lazy was looking for. These are much better quality strikes, and he's not falling behind so many at bats so far.
That one is ripped, and it is right over the glove of the shortstop. Normus will cut it off before it can get even further in that outfield. So a 2-out knock for the Mallards, who would, probably be a big morale boost to get something out of this first inning after falling behind early.
Absolutely. And if you're Luke, you can't worry about it. You showed you can score and shut him down last game for what we've played of it. So just stick to the approach and see what happens.
But he stares at that fastball. One of Lazy's best pitches of the night is a called strike 3. So we go to the top of the second. A shutdown inning there for Lazy. He looks to put this even more out of reach early if he can.
That's low.
So 1-2 count on Normus, the leadoff hitter. 40 pitches for Butterman. And he chased out of the zone there, did Lazy, a rare sight. And it's strike 3.
Yeah, again, chasing slightly there as that one's fooled off, but still a nice start from Lazy. Let's see if Luke can settle down and limit the damage, try to get back up there and take some cuts himself.
Inside.
Yeah, certainly trying to put up a 0 here after allowing 5 in the first. This one hits softly to center, and McDuck comes in on it nicely to make the play. So Amy B with 2 down, batting against Butterman.
Low.
The stats there on Butterman, typically just from experience, not the kind of pitcher you can feel comfortable with against someone like Lazy. Someone has really both of these guys. I wouldn't want, the velo to be much lower than this.
No, yeah, the low velo, like junkie ball type pitcher. Not that that's what she is, but yeah, especially mojo down. You don't want low mojo against Lazy Ash, any of these top
Right.
hitters.
Yeah, the mojo definitely a factor. You gotta start out hot. Kim To had that double in the first, looking to reach base here with 2 outs. Rips that hard. He's gonna reach base. He's gonna reach all 4 of them. It is 7-0 Jackals.
Yeah, he wasn't fooled at all by that. That was absolutely crushed. 95 power on the swing. Just tanks it over the left field wall into that upper level. I guess that's the bullpen up there. Just blast by Lazy.
And then very late on that slider.
That's low.
So now a 1-1 count on Kid K. Changeup fouled into the dugout. Wow, what a fastball there, 93. That will put an end to the inning, but not before the 2-run home run from Kim To puts the Jackals up by 7. But kind of what we were saying in game 1 when Luke was up, we were saying, certainly don't count out Lazy. In this game, you really can't say count out Luke.
Yeah, don't count him out. And honestly, I think Luke is pitching similarly. I think it's just the stats, like you said, the velo, as that one's blasted into right field. I think that's the only problem. You're just not able to blow it by Lazy, and he is doing what he does.
So 2 quick hits here for the Mallards, looking to start a rally. That one just missing. Looking to start a rally and get back in this thing. Yosei Yeesh gonna look to blow him away here, but it's fought off up the middle. Caught by Lanky on the dive. He will make the throw to first. The smart play there not to go to second.
Yeah, good decision. Again, Lazy knows how to play this game. A lot of people would have tried for second, got greedy there. It wouldn't have worked if he would have tried it, so smart play to take the out.
Lazy, even with the 7-run lead, you can see showing lots of respect to the hitting ability of Luke. He's going to load the bases here to face the pitcher in the 9-hole.
Yeah, it just kind of works out.
Yeah, it's a bit of a, maybe you could say an easy decision there for Lazy. Luke, I'm going to have to think about maybe taking the pitcher out. Lazy says he got this. But that one up the middle and over the glove of the shortstop. He gets burned for deciding to face the pitcher. Luke back in it. It's 7-2.
Unbelievable. Like the pitcher of all spots. And he makes it work. I think he maybe thought about pulling the pitcher there, even with the 2-bar bullpen. Desperation time, but
this one should be 2. Lanky fires it to first, and it is, but not before the Mallards score twice on the RBI single from the pitcher. The deficit is shrunk to 5. That one ripped up the middle by Lazy. He comes right back up to work, and he has an extra base hit. We were talking about how he's a double machine.
Yep, I mean that's what you're used to seeing when you're watching Lazy. It's not the home run; he'll hit plenty, but yeah, it's just the gaps and the perfectly fighting off a perfect pitch for just a heartbreaker of a single and then a gapper, and that's how Lazy does it. It's not the big bombs.
That one looking for the same spot.
Oh.
The caught by Quacks for the double play. I thought that had no chance.
That looked like a double to me right off the bat, but I think that's LeBron James out there at second base. What a jump.
What a jump indeed from Quacks. That could be a bit of a momentum shift. And that one right to Platarinkos, so he ends up facing the minimum despite giving up that leadoff double. Comes back to work, down 5.
And if you're Luke, you're happy to get out of that, but Lazy is having a lot of healthy cuts up there, so maybe a little concerned, especially with that 2-bar bullpen.
Yeah, a lot of healthy cuts. Certainly Luke, maybe going to press a little bit to start scoring. It feels like you almost need to score every inning, as that one, it should be caught by Normus, and it is. Especially, like we were saying in Game 1, Luke only has the 2-bar bullpen, so not really something you can use to outlast, especially against someone as good as hitting at Lazy is. As good at hitting as Lazy is. That's what I meant to say.
I know, words are hard, Weaver, and you're absolutely right. No. If I can remember, because I saw a lot of Luke's bullpen recently, he doesn't have a lot of fireballers, so again, not the type of pitchers that are going to do very well against Lazy, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens.
This one popped to right field, so Lazy has a 1-2-3 inning of his own. We're going to head to the top of the 4th. Yosei Yeesh hitting .429 with a homer. That's average is going to increase here. No problem there on that pitch. That was middle.
Yeah, that looked like a mistake by Luke there. He's kind of lucky more damage wasn't done with it, to be honest. But good start for Lazy.
Falling behind Normus, however.
No, that's high.
Here in the top of the 4th.
Take your
The 3-0, it's a 4-pitch walk. Lazy right back to being threatening like he always is.
Always.
First pitch change, not in the best spot, but caught him a bit off guard, so it's fouled off. Blows him away with 94. Doesn't get him to chase on the 1-2, so now a 2-2 from Butterman runs the count full. He's in danger of walking the bases loaded here. That one, this could be 2. Flipped by Quacks. Platarinkos to first, and it is. So a big twin killing for Luke. He still needs one more out to get out of this jam.
He absolutely does, and Lazy's got to be kicking himself on that 94 fastball that was middle.
Yeah.
Completely missed on it, but still a chance to make something happen here. Let's see if Luke can maybe escape a dangerous situation.
That one red. Platarinkos jumps and makes the catch, so he does get out of the jam. This is one of those games where you feel like, gosh, if I could only just put a couple rallies together, I'm catching some breaks here that I got to convert into a chance.
He does. His middle infielders are really saving him some serious run difference here. He could easily be down more, but yeah, second base, and then Platarinkos there with a beautiful jumping catch.
The 3-0 is offered at by Luke, and it doesn't go his way. It's going to be the first out of the inning on the weak grounder. Lazy going with the 3-0 curveball there. Seems to be liking this curveball more and more. This will be his 3rd straight. Just misses. You can see Lazy avoiding the inside part of the plate. 1-2 is a screwball not offered at. 2-2 curveball. Luke doesn't miss that one, so it's out to right field. It will be a 1-out knock. B gets it back in. Luke looking to start something.
Yeah, absolutely. And the curveball, Lazy's throwing it a lot. Like, it's going to work just because people don't throw it as often. It is a big change of pace pitch, the big looping curveball especially. But you throw it to a good hitter, eventually they're going to time it like that.
Timed it well, hit it hard. But the diving play from the shortstop is going to retire the batter. What a great play there from Lazy to keep this from being 2 on, 1 out. Instead, it's runner on second with 2 outs. Maxine Quack to the plate.
Yeah, some great defense here from both teams, middle infielders, to keep the game kind of quiet here in the middle innings.
Yeah.
Lots of nice plays.
Yeah, it's been a bit quiet since the 9 combined runs early. That one is ripped into the gap. The Mallards will get back on the board again. It will be 7-3 on the double. And that's big from your 8-hole hitter. I thought maybe for a second Lazy would consider walking her again.
Yeah, maybe so. He's getting a little curveball happy, and that was a fat, just fat one right over the middle of the plate, and Luke did not miss it. He absolutely drilled it into the alley in left field for the RBI double.
Donald Fauntleroy Duck will come off the bench, so the day is done for Butterman, as we kind of suspected it would be.
Ball outside.
Yo, 2. Wow, what a take there. He checked his swing. 1-2. Placed perfectly up and away. It catches Luke looking. So that is the end of the inning. But he trails by 4 and now into his 2-bar bullpen. We'll see how this goes.
Ball outside.
Yeah, and I mean, hey, he's in a 2-bar bullpen against Lazy. Not a lot of velo. Actually, this guy has a lot of velo, but he's chipping away. So a lot of credit to Luke.
Outside.
Yeah, off the top of my head, this guy does have a lot of velo, but I don't believe anyone else in that pen does, as this one is fought off by Lazy very well, and it's past the left fielder, so it will be a leadoff double as Affleck gets it back in.
That's what I mean on Lazy's part, though. That is a perfect pitch. It's on the black inside, and he fights it off. Not just for a base hit, but a double down the line.
Yeah.
So frustrating when a hitter pulls something off like that.
Kid K, tense in this lineup. Probably not a sight that Lazy sees very often, if ever. Rips that one, right field, but it's going to be held in.
He's out.
Dinger makes the catch. Lazy going to test him. He's committed to it. The throw from right field is in
Wow.
time. Another double play.
Man, Luke is getting bailed out by some great defense. What a cannon by the right fielder. He had Lazy pretty comfortably there, actually. What a throw.
Again, I'd say it's the respect from Lazy, not comfortable with this lead against a hitter as great as Luke. A single there, however, with 2 outs. Brings up Lanky. That one ripped. Caught! I can't even say her name. What a catch. Albellis, I think it is. Wow.
I know, Weaver. It happened so fast I couldn't see her name either. Like, I blunk and the ball was caught, and I think it's the bottom now. What a play.
I can't believe he caught that one either. So, yeah, the Milwaukee Mallards defense, despite the Mallards being down in this game, they've been the star of the show. That and the early hitting from Lazy. Luke
Yeah,
unable
it's crazy.
to get around. Yeah. It
Crazy
is
to think what the score could be if, like, these defensive gems didn't keep happening for Luke. Great defense.
Yeah, Lazy probably shaking his head a bit at some of these liners that just aren't going his way. Did make the mistake on the bases getting thrown out at third, as this one will be a 1-out knock here in the bottom of the 5th. If you're just joining us, this is game 2 of a 2-game set. Game 1 disconnected in the 7th inning with Luke Archer leading 6-0. It's TBD whether or not they're going to recreate and get that game finished tonight or on their own time. So we're moving along here to game 2, which is in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, don't look now, but Luke is threatening here.
Yeah, as cleanup hitter at the plate, Lazy makes a couple great fastball pitches, so he's ahead in the count. That one,
Ooh.
he missed it wildly, but Luke just unable to get around on it fast enough. So that is out number 2. It'll be up to Affleck. Average speed on both runners.
No, that's low.
Luke certainly looking to get something in the gap or over the fence. That fastball missed, and Luke knew it.
Strike.
Velocity starting to diminish on Yeesh.
Outside.
Count is full. We'll see if Luke sends the runners. He does not. Pitches wild, hits it out to Lanky, on to first. So that's the 3rd out. Lazy gets around that jam.
And I think that's probably going to be the end of Yeesh's night if she's due up second here. That ball ripped. Not a defensive gem that time, though.
Yeah, no chance for a play there. And it's simply going to be another double for Lazy of the leadoff variety. And right on cue, Yosei Yeesh will be pulled here. And it's going to be Juicy Jones, who we saw in the previous game.
Ball outside.
I believe right before the disconnect. That one popped up lazily to right field. We'll see if Lazy wants to test him again. No, this time doesn't even try it.
Doesn't even leave the bag. He's just like, yep, we'll wait for the next one.
Ball, that's
Respecting the arm strength out there after getting gunned down earlier.
Strike.
Wow, that slider fat up in the zone. Lazy just flat out missed it. That one hit hard, or not hard. Diving stop by Peckin, but booted by the pitcher. Oh, that's
Wow.
a terrible break for Luke.
Terrible break indeed. That's 2 outs, runner at third. Like a good pitch gets you out of the inning. Now, I mean, you're hoping for the double play to get you out of the inning. And
the
he's not
diving
gonna
stop,
get
yeah, unable to be made twice in a row there from Albellis. So Lazy does get the run. Still 1 down. This one, she doesn't even have to move for, so that's the 2nd out.
No, still hitting the ball hard. Yeah, the web gems giveth, they take it away as well.
So far that error from the pitcher only resulting in the 1 run, but it could snowball into more. Lazy sending him home. McDuck the throw to the plate. This time he is safe. That is the 9th run for the Jackals.
Yeah, man, these fielders have some pretty strong arms out there. That was closer than I thought it was going to be as he lines into another hard hit out for the 3rd out.
So that error ends up costing 2. We'll see how that plays into the final result of the game. If Luke can continue to hit. If he can't, it's almost irrelevant.
Yeah, and again, I mean, every run counts when the hitters are this good, Weaver, so 2 runs is kind of heartbreaking for Luke to give up off a cheesy error like that.
Pitcher unable to corral the throw back to him as he was covering first. Now to start off the 6th, it will be a pop-up, caught by Normus. Louis long ball, the catcher. Little Lackey into the game now, as I see here. The right-handed specialist. Floats the curveball in there. Luke too early on it. The K-Dud is active, and the 0-2 change, foul. Gonna go with another 0-2 change. This one below the zone. Luke doesn't offer, because he typically doesn't. Now the 1-2 hit hard, but right at Lanky. No problem for him. Caught by K for the 2nd out.
It seems like a lot of off-speed stuff are the put-away pitches of choice for Lazy. He's getting ahead with fastballs and then going to a lot of curves and change-ups.
Yeah, seems like he thrown off a bit by in the game, the first game specifically. A lot of power fastballs he was missing on the corners kind of burned him a little bit. So yeah, definitely more off-speed here. Seems to be working out for him as he is through 6. It's 9-3. Pitching has been much better in this game for Lazy.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's found something here for whenever they do go back to game 2. If he can get some hits, I think he has a recipe to slow Luke down a bit, at least as of now.
Lazy putting his reticle perfectly on that one. You could see he was thinking low and away. So it's a leadoff knock. Larry Lanky. McDuck, the only real fireballer in the pen for the Mallards. The stats really starting to diminish now, as that one should be caught, and it is.
Yeah, Lazy worked him well to get him to this point. I'm not sure if he's aware of Luke's roster makeup or if he cares about that type of thing, but that could be very beneficial for Lazy after the next pitcher sub.
Went down low to get that changeup. Looked like he just missed it. Popped it up for the 2nd out. Now Little Lackey going to stay in the game. No problem for Lazy. He already has the pitcher hit in the game. Ripped up the middle, if I remember correctly. Great fastball there.
Ball outside.
Surely one of the last batters here. And that's going to be up the middle. Diving stop made by Quacks. She may have the time, but safe at first. Looked like Luke may have hesitated just a half second.
I think he did, and with the pitcher running, maybe he thought he had more time, but she was just hustling her little butt off and beat it out.
Doesn't make a whole world of difference as the very next pitch is lined over to 3rd for the out. That's going to be the end of the day for Axe McDuck. Would have had a great outing, actually, if he just hadn't dropped that ball at first.
Yeah, that could prove to be killer. Not so much for now, but we'll see what happens as we are in the bottom of the 7th, so we are running out of time if you're a Ducks fan.
That fastball, not placed well by Lazy, but Luke just a bit late. So now he goes back to the soft pitch. He misses. Daffy Danger, the pinch hitter, pops it up. Amy B makes the catch.
Yeah, these curveballs seem to be working. Like, if he's hanging them, Luke's hitting them hard like you should. But if they're located well, it's just a lot of soft contact and pop-ups.
Yeah, perhaps exploiting the missed timing on some of these power swings. You see Luke went contact there. And again, but this time he's late. So now a K-Dud curveball is going to come in here on the 1-2. But Luke fights it off nicely, gets a hit out of it. And it's past snappy pop. So we'll see how far Luke can run. Probably going to hold it 2 here. No, he will push for 3. The throw from Pop into 3rd. He is safe. So it turns into a triple. That could be a big gift.
That could be a big gift. And yeah, with the speed of that runner, I mean, pretty good throw, but it beat it pretty easily, actually, for the 1-out triple.
So now Platarinkos with a big chance, but he swings way late on the 99-mile-per-hour fastball. That one hit hard, but should be a run as long as it's not caught, and it isn't. Wow, Kincaid at the plate. It was actually a very close play. Luke must have retreated off the bat.
He did, just like you said, it was close to being caught, so you have to make sure, and it was actually a closer play than I thought, that's a base hit into left field.
It was almost a very uncharacteristic, or not uncharacteristic, uncommon looking double play there. Instead, it's the 4th run of the game for the Mallards. But Luke pops this one up, should end the inning. The bottom of the 7th has concluded. Mallards get one back.
Yeah, Lazy looking comfortable on the mound, really most of this game. Like, he's given up some chip shots here and there, but I think he's definitely found an approach.
So Lazy back to work at the plate here. Rips that one, and caught by Quacks. The infielders again showing off. And if you look at the attributes on this pitcher out of the pen for the Mallards, it's not something I personally would feel too comfortable with, but Luke giving her the ball here in this big game. Ripped right to Huey Homer,
Yeah.
so some hard hit outs here in the top.
Sometimes you get away with them. You know, that's just something he decided with the roster construction. Another hard hit ball, but he's going to get away with it.
Yeah, so it ends up being a quality inning there out of the pen for Rubber. Angie Aflac. Mallard's running out of time. The offensive side, 6 outs to go.
That's low.
That changeup missing. Attributes just now starting to diminish on Lackey. Could play in huge with the K-Dud trait. Luke doesn't miss that curveball. It's a leadoff knock. Just what he needs, down by 5.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way to start. You're down by 5. You don't need homers. You just need one runner after runner after runner. Let's see if we can get something going here.
So Huey Homer now.
Outside.
That's a passed ball away from Toe. So the potential fifth run of the game for the Mallards, now in scoring position. 1-1 is a curveball taken in there.
No, that's low.
2-2 to Luke Archer, fought off over to Lanky. That will advance the runner though. So 1 out now.
Yeah, the pass ball proving huge. It's always a delight when your leadoff hitter gets on and then there's a pass ball, takes away the double play, and that hit to second base likely would have been a double play if not for the pass ball. So nice break from Luke.
Yeah, we'll see if he can convert it here. Perfect changeup, puts the count in Lazy's favor.
Low.
Wow, what a take there from Luke, checking a swing. Needs a second after that one.
That's outside.
Now the count runs full on long ball. The tense catcher. 3-2 is a changeup in the zone. Over to K. She'll take it to first. So for the second inning in a row, the Mallards get one on a sacrifice ground out.
Yeah, and again, Luke with the chip shots. I mean, all you can do is get it as close as you can, and you know, maybe a rally in the bottom of the 9th here steals it.
So now down by 4 is Luke. Maxine Quacks looking to turn it over to the pitcher maybe. That one hit hard into the gap, so that should be an extra base hit. You can see Lazy knew instantly he had thrown a poor pitch. So 2-out double.
He might be getting a little greedy here. His pitcher is looking absolutely gassed. I mean, you don't want to be greedy. Luke is that good of a hitter. Like, you don't want to mess around. Just go to the pen. Pinch hit if you have to. Just move on with your life. Like, you don't want to get cute here.
And he will go to the pen. Tiger into the game, second game in a row.
Ball high.
Couple fastballs here, even count. 1-1 swung through late by Lauderberry.
Strike 3.
And he's
Yep.
blown away there, so the call to the bullpen pays off big time. The 2-out double is for nothing. And we go to the 9th inning, Lazy by 4.
Yeah, the change in velocity of the fresh pitcher just made all the difference there. Luke just blown away, couldn't catch up to the heat.
And Luke going to go to his closer here after having to remove Greta Rubber. It is Daisy Duck who administers a very weak ground ball there. So the leadoff runner retired. Also a specialist trait here. It's the kind of pitcher you can see being very, very successful against most of the league, but maybe not the best hitters. Granted, she's doing great so far for quick 2 outs.
Yeah, I would be quaking in my little boots if I had a pitcher like this against Lazy, Ashler, you know, those type of guys. But Luke is making it work, like, really most of the second half of this ball game.
Yeah, the timing here looking good here. Lazy unable to square anything up so far in this half inning. Luke looking to keep it right at 5, the deficit.
That's low.
2-2 just misses. Great take from Lazy. And that one,
Wow.
he's just way early on it, up in the zone. So we will go to the bottom of the ninth. Good job there from Luke to keep it where it is. He must find a rally here.
Yeah, we were talking kind of down on Luke's bullpen most of the games. The starter had a rough outing, but they were spunktastic. They were great.
Yeah, very effective with his bullpen here in game 2 is Luke, as that's going to be the first out of the inning. That could be a big confidence boost going into game 1, which they have to recreate at a time TBD. Could be in just a few moments here. That could be a confidence boost considering he's just about to get into his bullpen in that first game.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. What we thought maybe the weakness against a hitter like this is actually Lazy hasn't done much.
Ball outside.
So the 1-out knock there from Luke, looking to make the comeback here. This isn't going to help, however, as it's popped way up in shallow center. Normus makes the catch. So now Dewey Dinger. Tense is the right fielder. He is the last hope for the Mallards.
Outside.
Tiger looking to close it out
That's outside.
and stay undefeated. Granted, again, they still have to make up game 1, which we had here tonight, unfortunately disconnecting
Ball four.
in the 7th inning with Luke up by 6. This is going to keep the game going, however, on the 2-out walk. Angie Affleck now.
Another great patient at bat there from Luke. And really, I mean, if Lazy holds on to win this, which, I mean, I think he would, you never know. Luke's a great hitter, but that puts some pressure on Luke, even with the big league game 1. If he cares about the 5th seed, he has to win.
Oh, what a perfect fastball there. That will end the game. Lazy, the winner here in game 2. A valiant effort from Luke nonetheless. He moves to 29-1, I believe. No, 31. Yeah, so the previous game not factoring into that record that we see there on the screen. So that is the end of game 2. We'll get word quickly here, hopefully, on what we're doing for game 1, whether we're going to play it on stream or whether or not the players or one of the players has to go. Remember, this was a special time for Match of the Week. But yeah, the story of that game really, I think, the early offense from Lazy, the defense from Luke, and the bullpen from Luke.
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, I forgot about some of those defensive gems. Those definitely, those were no cheapies. Lazy hit some rocket shots, and Luke's middle infielders mostly, if I'm not mistaken. And then that one ridiculous, just like instant reaction dive at third base, like definitely kept some runs off the board for Lazy. So kept it close, but Lazy, I think, a deserving winner in game 2.
Yeah, deserving winner indeed. And remember, folks, if you came in here at the end, game 1 was disconnected in the 7th inning. Luke Archer led by 6 versus Lazy, who has only lost 1 game all season. So Luke in the driver's seat in that game. They're going to make it up at some point. We're just waiting on final word, whether or not that's going to be right now or if they're going to have to do it another time. So bear with us, folks. We'll have the word for you. We'll let you know here in just a few minutes. All right, folks, thank you all for sticking around. We do have a word in from League Office and from the two participants. They are going to stay in here and recreate game one as accurately as they can. It's going to take a little bit of time, however. They have to get as many of the finer details as possible right. They're going to get it up to a game state that they both agree is close enough to where it was when it finished. We're going to leave you with the music that you all enjoy so much, I'm sure, while they recreate it. And we'll get back to you here in just a few minutes as they get up into the seventh inning with Luke leading by 6-0 in a big game for playoff seeding. We'll see you guys in just a few minutes. All right, folks, welcome back. Thank you so much for those of you that stuck with us through this break. The two players having to recreate the game state as close as they could for game one of this series. Luke Archer versus Lazy. So the original score when the game disconnected was 6-0. As you can see now, that is not the score. There was a bit of error in the way the game was being recreated. So it says 8-2. The true score is 6-0. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that it is a 6-run lead for the Milwaukee Mallards here in the bottom of the 7th. And with the next pitch, we will be back relatively to where we were. And there we go. Right off the bat, 1 out here in this resumed game. The pitch count not exactly where it was, but both of these players agreeing together on the game state. No objections from either player. As Lazy looking to get on the board here in technicality to the wall, and it is gone. So the deficit now 5 for Lazy.
Yeah, that was a shot, as the score would technically be 6-1 now, or 8-3. But a nice blast by Lazy to get himself back into the game.
So the lead now 5 for the Mallards. Old McDonald now not locked in anymore. This is roughly where his stamina was anyway. Granted, it may be bullpen time soon enough for Luke. This one could be 2. Off the bat of the pitcher, Lazy not pinch hitting there. And it is, so that will end this bottom of the 7th, and we go to the top of the 8th.
Yeah, that was kind of shocking to me not to go to the pen there, but Lazy knows his roster better than anyone. And yeah, pitcher untimely double play to really stop the rally.
So Little Lackey into the game. I believe she was in the game when it disconnected. It was Tiger who had already been burned out of the pen. Remember, if you've been with us since the beginning at 5:45 p.m. Pacific, Lazy and his starter really got knocked around early by Luke. Had to go to the pen early. So now a full count on Lauderberry. K-Dud active. Luke hits it very hard, but it's right at Wanda Whack. So that is the first out.
Yeah, good rip by Luke, though.
Yeah, we'll see how each of these guys is affected or not affected by the long layoff. Obviously, Lazy clapping that home run to center field. But it's Luke in the driver's seat with a 5-run lead. Needs 6 outs. Louis long ball now versus Lackey. That one to the hole. Good stop by Zilla. And in time to get the slow-running catcher. If that's almost anyone else in the lineup, I would think he probably beats it out.
Absolutely. And like you said, 6 outs away for Luke here from claiming that 5 seed as that one is smashed.
Smashed to center. Track wall. It's gone. So 2 solo shots quickly after the recreation of the game state. Deficit now 4.
Yeah, like you said, 6 outs doesn't seem like much unless you're playing this guy. Then it seems like an insurmountable amount, as that's a nice play.
Great stop by Quacks, but too much speed, so it's a single. Here comes Lazy, who does not want to surrender this game. Red or rubber, the pitcher. That one belted center field, but this one's going to stay in the park. Luke makes the catch, fires it back in.
Yeah, it looked like good reticle placement there, just a little bit off on the timing. I think it was like 75 power on the swing there.
This one, under the glove of the first baseman, looked like it could have been 2, just not enough glove range there. So it's another single. Lazy's starting to hit a little bit more now. He had been kind of shut down by Luke since the first inning of Game 2. I'm sorry, the first couple innings of Game 2. That one ripped, could get into the gap. Diving stop is not made by the center fielder. 1 run will score. We'll see if Lazy sends another. It's into the cutoff man. Lazy holds. Deficit now 3, tying run to the plate.
Yeah, no reason to risk it here if you're Lazy. We know how good of a hitter he is. He's confident, especially how he's hitting here in the recreation. No reason to waste a guy at third with less than 2 outs.
This one headed to second. Luke gets the sure out at first, so 2 down now. Trades the run for the out. Still a tying run to play. Yeah.
That's the run he missed out on there, or didn't miss out on because he did eventually get it through. But big spot here for Luke. He wants to go into the 9th with the lead.
Lemonzilla versus Greta Rubber. She's way behind here, 3-1. Ripped foul. Now the full count is low, so a walk here with 2 outs. That puts the tying run on base. Larry Lanky. Lazy was somewhat fooled by these low velo relievers in Game 2. At the end of Game 2, looks like maybe not the case here.
No, not at all. He's been much more patient. His timing has been better. Another walk there. So Luke maybe pressing a bit here. This is getting interesting. I just bit my tongue.
Hope you're all right there. As we get into the next batter here, Lazy, I'm gonna go to a pinch hitter more than likely.
Yeah, this is a tough situation. This is the situation you can get into against these guys. It just seems like there's no pitch you can make if you don't have the right kind of pitcher. So this is where that bullpen depth really comes into effect, like we thought it might in Game 2.
Yeah, and it will be Juicy Jones once again, pinch hitter. So Daisy Duck will be countered here, and Lazy will counter with Ham Choi, and that's good because I believe Juicy Jones had already been burned in the original Game 1, so good thing there. Daisy Duck had that very good inning in the 9th of Game 2. She's back here in the recreated Game 1. Lazy in a full count, bases loaded, 2 outs. Biggest pitch of the game, and it's ripped to center field, should be catchable. Luke gets out of it. He does surrender a couple, though. Still leads by 2 into the 9th.
Yeah, the 3-1 and 3-2 pitches, they're absolutely huge. Lazy with the bases loaded, you know you're getting a strike, and the 3-1 pitch was absolutely perfect from Luke. Nothing really to swing at, and he still has the lead.
So pack a punch now into the game, quickly ahead of Quacks. That fastball, Luke doesn't get blown away by it, but he does pop it up. Should be an out. Almost mistracked by Lazy. Does make the catch. Luke gonna have to leave in Daisy Duck unless he wants to go to his 4th reliever. And it's a quick out.
Now batting the center fielder, number 1.
So now Ebenezer McDuck. His fastball low and away, missed by Luke. Lazy on the verge of having a shutdown inning here. And he's got it. Struck him out 103. The K-Man coming in clutch there. We head to the bottom of the ninth, folks. Daisy Duck looking to close it out for the Mallards.
Yeah, and I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure this is the meat of the Jackals lineup here, so not what Luke is looking for. Gets him to chase, though.
Ahead in the count, 0-2. Doesn't get him to chase on the 0-2. He's got him early here. The 2-2 from Duck, up and in. Lazy fights it off. The leadoff runner aboard. The tying run to the plate.
Yeah, that's one of those Lazy specials, man. Perfect pitch, catches the just cornerest part of the corner, and Lazy still fights it off for a frustrator of a single if you're a Luke and a Ducks fan.
That one up the middle, almost caught by the glove of Platarinkos. Would have been an amazing play. Instead, it's another single. Here we go.
Oh, boy. As BK once said, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That one up the middle, and that one is past the glove of Platarinkos. McDuck gets it back in. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And no, not really anywhere to turn for Luke in that bullpen. That one ripped over the head. This game is tied. It's past the center fielder. Lazy has come back and achieved the best regular season in XBL history.
Wow. Yeah, you got to feel for Luke there, but that's what we were talking about all night. That type of bullpen probably not going to be effective. It lasted a while, but Lazy, I think, figured it out in game 2 and then concluding game 1 there. Wow, just a rough break for Luke, who really played a great game. To give that up as a heartbreaker.
Yeah, definitely a heartbreaker for Luke, but still, maybe some encouragement to come out of that series. He played the best this game has to offer. Very close, almost had him. He was within 3 innings of having him. So, but in the end, he doesn't come up clutch there after the recreation. Big props to Lazy. He's done that all season. It looks like the handful of times he's been down late. In the 9th inning of games, he just always seems to find that way to come back, and that's why. He's the best, isn't he?
He is. Yeah, you can never count your chickens against or ducks against Lazy. He's that good. 6-0 lead is it's not enough, especially with that type of bullpen. Luke did all he could, gave him all he could handle. Props to Luke. It's a great showing, but at the end of the day, that's why Lazy is Lazy.
That's why Lazy is Lazy. He achieves the best winning percentage ever in XBL history there. He will finish the season 31-1, so big congrats to him. As for Luke, he lost the first game by 4, and he lost that one by 1, so not losing by the requisite 9 to fall out of 5 seeds, so congrats to him. He will be the 5 seed due to run differential tiebreaker, so congrats to him. So now the playoff picture basically set in stone. We'll see what the final brackets entail. But yeah, that's the series for tonight. Lazy versus Luke. It was a great set. Thank you all for hanging out with us through some of the technical glitches. We had some big intermissions there. It's just unfortunate that these things happen sometimes. But we do have more programming for you tomorrow night. The AAA match of the week between Kakaila and Pizza Volcano, 2 very heavy hitters in the AAA. And then, of course, we'll have a weekly roundup for you, a season roundup edition on Monday night. Mike, any parting words before we sign off for the night here on this Saturday?
No, not really. You covered it pretty good there. We've great series, great competitors, great showing from both of them. Again, Luke, nothing to hang your head about. 2 tough losses there. You hung in there with the best of them. So if there is a such thing as a good loss, I guess those are them. So nothing to shake your head down or put your head down about. But yeah, looking forward to the weekly roundup in the AAA game tomorrow.
Yeah, and then playoffs after that. So thank you all for hanging out with us. Scroll down to join the Discord if you'd like to be a part of our community at large here. I've been Weaver for Prez, and thank you again to Mickey the Trailer Guy for that promo that plays before the game, as well as Urban Legend Voiceover for the wonderful voiceovers we've been getting all season and tonight. Thank you all for joining us, and we will see most of you hopefully tomorrow night. Take it easy.